Hi there, this is Ben Welter from PTV in Germany, and I'm providing this little video because a customer asked me how the handling of the job database is implemented, and I just want to show you a little demonstration of this. As you hopefully know, the asynchronous protocol within the X servers requires a job database, which is by default provided as a Derby database, but you can also redirect the configuration to different other database management systems, for example, Microsoft SQL Server, and this is what I am using right now. Let me just show you the configuration file I prepared for this. It is the job management database file. So originally this is prepared for a Derby database, but I redirected the driver class and the JDBC URL to a Microsoft SQL Server database. So I have to change the driver and the connection string. If we look at my SQL Server, I have prepared a special database which is called job1_24, which refers to the 1.24 version of my xTour server, and then I executed the SQL script that creates the job table, and I added some indices, and these scripts are available in the documentation of the X servers. So at the moment this database table is simply empty. There is nothing in that table, and what I also would like to show is that I have reconfigured my xTour server to have more than one backend module, because I want to show you what happens if you send several transactions at the same time, even more transactions than available pool modules. Okay, let's have a look. Now, the pool size is 4. We can also see 4 different backend modules here in the status monitor. At the moment, everything is, let's say, fresh. There are no transactions being performed. And the next thing I want to do is I want to start some transaction. I have a task line. Whenever I press this button, this task line starts an asynchronous call of a transaction, which is, let's say, quite complex. It tries to optimize about 1,000 stops over 20 trucks based on airline, and I activated several planning steps, including the long-lasting improvement step, and I provided about 1 minute of transaction times here. So, okay, let's see. I start the first transaction. What we see here is that module number 1 has received a new job. It's in progress. We have a construction phase here. And now let's have a look at the database table. Now we have an entry. The first entry in this database table is a running job. It's really in progress. The server, the module is calculating something, and I will just add some more jobs. Second, third, once again, have a look. Now we have 3 of these jobs in the database. They're still in progress. What we can also see here, for example, is that my SQL Server, this is the profiler which I can use to trace incoming SQL statements on this instance of my database. So once again, have a look at the job database. Now, still less transactions compared to the number of modules, number 4, number 5, number 6. So what we see here is some of these transactions are queued, the others are still running. If we look at the modules in the task manager, we see there is 4 of them still in construction mode, and there is another one in the, let's say, queuing mode. Let's have a look here once again. So the first transaction was successfully ended. There's only 1 more in the queue, and still 4 of them are running. That's quite a good example. And if we wait some more seconds, we will see that the others are also succeeded. Now we have 3 out of 6 that are succeeded. And the job database takes care of providing the job IDs, and so we don't have to, we can use this database even with not only one xTour server with 4 backend modules, but also with a load balanced cluster, which consists of several xTour services, and that works fine. Once again, let's have a look. Now 4 out of 6 are succeeded. Once again, status monitor, still 2 of them in in progress. Now there's only 1 of them left. 5, and probably the last one. We can also see that these transactions finally took about 1 minute, which matches the available machine time I provided as a budget. And still 1 more in progress, and probably in a few seconds the last one has also succeeded. Now it's still running, and now we are succeeded. Whenever I want, I can now fetch the status of, or the plan of, all these transactions. That's it. That's what I want to show, what I wanted to show, and that works quite nice, quite fine. Thank you very much.